let me get this straight. You are determined to witness what is going on in this other camp we now know as Auschwitz III. You decide in the middle of the war, knowing that people are being gassed and murdered somewhere in the Auschwitz, greater Auschwitz series of camps, you decide to go into Auschwitz III. A lot of people would say that's insane.
I've always gone into any situation that demands it. I've always have been. And as I've said, I've quoted Albert Einstein to you. He said the world is an unhappy place. There's a lot of evil in it. But there's none so evil as they that see, walk by, and do absolutely nothing about it. Well, I was brought up to do something about it. And that I did unconsciously. I didn't think about it, and don't forget, I'd had a very good apprenticeship on the desert. And it didn't mean a big thing. It wasn't a big thing to me to do this. They were the enemy. I knew exactly my reflexes and observation of body language and eyes. I knew exactly. And I did my homework accordingly and went into that place twice.
But still, Denis, a lot of people would want to know what drove you to take such a massive risk.
I think because I'd seen all this bestiality, and my whole body revolted against it. I was angry the whole time. And I thought, well, conjecture is no witness. If ever there's got to be an answer to this, I got to have a physical answer to it. I got to be a witness that saw this, everything about it, except the crematoria, obviously. I didn't see that. But I saw the selection many times. And I noticed that when we walked back and through Arbeit macht frei, you had to, although you crawled along, you had to stand upright when you marched through otherwise you were selected. If you weren't fit for working the next day, you were selected and you're on the vehicles for Birkenau, for the gas chambers. And that was it, exactly. And my whole thoughts were there. I was doing something for a reason, and that was good enough for me.
There were thousands of people in that camp who would have given anything to get out, to be free. And you, knowing that this is a dangerous place, opt to go in to witness. What drove you to do that?
Oh, I know it's stupid. When I talk about it now, I'm absolutely just... I can't understand me. I can't see any reason why any reasonable-minded person should go in there. But I did.
You were very fiery in those days.
And I was a witness, and I witnessed it. And whatever anybody says, I'm sorry, but I did it. And that's it. And I know all about it. I've been in the inside of it. I smelt it. I can smell the terrible stench of bodies and everything else, everything else. God almighty, what a mess.